Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to do the new topic that is called the algebraic expressions. So now let us see the part 1 of it. First now let us see a brief introduction about it. So a combination of this one, what is that? The combination of constants and variables connected by any of the symbols, like it can be plus, minus, multiplication of division is called the algebraic expression. So now this can be, if I write here 2x plus y, this is connection, this here plus. So these are the two terms. Here again, we can see because there is a plus sign in between. So there are three terms in it. So it can be even minus over here, or it can be also 2x. So 2 into x, so that is going to be, because the multiplication, this is the connection, 2 in. And if it is like 5a by b, so here this is a division. Or we can also write here 5a divided by b. So and so on. So now variable, what is variable? So variable may be represented by any letter of the alphabet, means from A to Z, anything we can write it. Suppose we write here 2a. So this is the variable, or 2x or 2y. Any number, this can be, this is called the coefficient and this is called the variable. So we can write here, for example, 5 plus n here. This n is the variable. It can be written anyways. And one more thing is, here 2n plus 3. So now this is without a variable. We can also see what is a constant. So now this 3, suppose I'm writing here 3, this is without a variable. So the constant will be always without a variable. So now let us see the exercise 9.1. Give the geometrical significance of each of the following expressions. So geometrical significance. So if you are writing f and whole bracket square, so this represents the area of a square whose edge is of the length. This is f units. If we write here mn, it represents area of a rectangle whose length is m and width is n units. Because area of this will be length into breadth. So this is written as m, and it can be any this variable can be used. So we can say this is length is m and the width is n units. It represents the area of the rectangle. So now this also you can see, if you write the area of square, that is side square. So we can write any, in place of this we can write any variable. 5a plus 1. So this represents, this is the addition sign. So it is the sum of the areas of a rectangle whose length is 5 units and width a units and a square of side 1 unit. B raised to 3, that is b cube plus 2, it represents the sum of the volume, because this is a cube. So it is the volume of a cube whose age is b units and volume of a cuboid having length, that is 2 units, width 1 unit, and the height will be 1 unit, because now see the cubic means volume is equal to length into breadth into height. So this, suppose this is the length is 2 into 1 into 1, that is going to be 2. The geometrical significance representing the sum of areas of a squares and a rectangle. So now see here, that is the sum of areas. So what we can write here, this will be the correction, x square plus 2x plus 1, sum of the areas of the square of a rectangle. Distinguish between a variable and a constant, given example. So variables are those which can change the values during the course of a problem and are generally represented by x, y, z, as I told you before. So it can be any alphabet used from A to Z. So they can change their values. And constant are those quantities which do not change their values during the course of the problem. Means here, see it will be -4. This is without a variable. Write the algebraic expression for the following. 5 more than twice a number. So if you are taking the number as x, let number be x. So twice of it means twice will be 2x. So 5 more means you will write it 2x plus 5. 3 less than square of a number. Let the number be x. If you take number x, if you take square of it means it is going to be x square. So 3 less means x square minus 3. Sum of squares of x and y. So if you are taking the square of x and y, so that is going to be x square plus y square. And you have to, sum means you have to add it. 11 less than 8 times the product of x and y. So product of x and y, product is going to be xy. So 8 times means 8xy, and 11 less means minus 11. Subtract 3 times n from 5 times the square of m. So whenever that from word is used, so after that whatever is there, that should be at the start. So you have to remember, after from whatever is there, that should be at the start. So 5 times the square of m means 5m square, and subtract 3 times n means 3n. This is just times n and not the square. So be careful with this one. 8 more than 3 times the sum of x and y. So 3 times the sum of x and y means 3 into x plus y. So this should be in the bracket because this 3 is for this as well as this. So this bracket is important. 3 times of x plus y, and then 8 more means whenever more means you are going to add it, plus 8. Sum of a and b is subtracted from their product. See here, after from what is their product means whose product of a and b. So product will be ab and sum of it. So sum of it will be subtracted. So you would write minus, and sum of a and b means a plus b. 4 times x is reduced from the square of x. From square of x will be x square, and reduced means it is going to be minus, and 4 times x will be 4x. 6 less than 9 times the square of a number. So square of 9 times square of a number means 9 if we take the number as x. So 9x square, and 6 less means minus 6. So this is it. 15 times the sum of squares of x and y. 15 times, so 15 times sum of x and y means squares of x and y. So squares of x and y means square of x is x square, and sum means addition, and square of y is y square. Square of y is y square. When length is 4 times breadth in a rectangle, the perimeter in terms of b. So length is 4b. So perimeter, you know, that is twice into length plus breadth is the formula. So in place of this 2, you will write as it is. In place of this L, you are going to write here 4b because it is 4 times b plus b. So this is the equation. We don't have to solve, just write an equation on this. When length is 3 more than breadth in a rectangle, the perimeter in terms of b. So length is what? So L is means is equal to 3 more than b means b plus 3. So now you know this formula for the perimeter, twice L plus b. So now 2 as it is, in place of this L, you are going to write here b plus 3 and this b as it is. So this is the answer. So by this one we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of the other parts. Thank you.